It's Magical Quest, starring Mickey Gosh Darn Moose. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Forever, ever, ever hold your banner. Hi, hi, hi. Come along and sing this song. Something, something, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. So, this might be the first video game I ever owned. Hey, Cosby. Welcome to Magical Quest, starring Michael Mouse. Mitchell the Mouse. This game, I think I got with my Super Nintendo in 92, I believe. 92 or 93. And this might be my first video game that I ever owned for my myself. So this is going to be fun. Video game that I ever owned. So, there's that. This has nostalgia for me. I'm not going to lie, this game has a lot of nostalgia for me. It took until I was later on in my life to beat it, cuz 92, 93 I was like 4 or 5 or something like that when I first played this game. And I'm bad at video games now, so you can imagine how bad at video games I was back then. Capcomies. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. So this game means something to me. So the plot of the story is, oh no, evil Emperor Pete has stolen your dog. Go fight. It's very simple. It's a SNES game. It's a Super Nintendo video game for your video game console needs, starring one Michael Mouse. Oopsie poopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. So, how are you today? How was your day? Mine was good. I pressed the King Crimson button by accident. That's how you know I'm a professional. I'm sorry to hear that your head hurts, dude. I know Toy Fair is soon, and the Superb Owl is this weekend. It's going to be one hell of an owl. That's what I heard. This owl's going to be very superb. I really wish that football had orcs and laser beams on the moon or something cool like that, but it doesn't. I'm surprised that no one has ever tried to combine football and dinosaurs. I'm surprised no one's ever tried to do that, especially in the 90s when everyone was trying to be the Ninja Turtles. And everyone was trying to be the Ninja Turtles in the 90s. You think someone would have tried to combine, I don't know, football and dinosaurs or something like that. Oh, I feel like there has to be somewhere. Somewhere out there in the depths of the internet, someone has made that video game, and that's okay. Now it's time for Boner Wizard. For those of you who do not know, this wizard, look at him. He looks like he has a giant massive erection. I know it's meant to be his knee, but even when I was like a kid, when I was like 8 or 9, I thought this guy had a giant massive erection. And to this day, I still see it. I still see his gosh dang giant boner. I know it's his knee, but it really looks like a boner. I'm sorry. I'm ruining the Michael Mouse video game that is supposed to be for children with my lewd mind. Thank you, Cosby. And in fact, I'll wait for that, and then we'll get that going. Yes, Boner Wizard. He is there for me when I need him. And when I don't need him. He's just there. Constantly in my room forever. Haunting my dreams and my nightmares. With his massive giant erection. I know exactly what you mean. To be popular, you gotta be popular. You gotta good at sports and na-na-na. Eat my shorts. I know I'm doing a bit from Wicked now, but let's move on, shall we? There we go. Now he's there for us when we need him. I'm just gonna leave him there for the rest of this game. Don't worry, Nikki. We will save your dog slave. So Cosby, did you ever see those Mickey Mouse Transformers? I know you're like a Transformers fan, but I think there was like Mickey Mouse themed transforming figures. Accidentally done goofed. Well, I done goofed, and that makes me mad. Well, there was a Mickey and Donald themed Transformers. That happened. I don't know when exactly, but they were a thing that happened in this earth. I kind of want them because I'm that kind of weirdo. Like, look, Mickey Mouse, I'm not a big Disney guy anymore, but I have nostalgia for Mickey. Like, the mouse, the rat was a part of my life for a bit there. And I can't, not have that nostalgia in my brain for some Mickey Mouse cartoons that I remember having on, like, VHS and shit like that. Especially Disney's Halloween Treat. That, I will defend Disney's Halloween Treat until I die, okay? Disney's Halloween Treat. It's a scream. I'm sorry. Okay, goodbye, wizard. Come on, wizard. We don't need it. Oh, fucking hell. Keep pressing the King Crimson button. I need to remember not to do that. So, yeah, there's that, I'm sorry. Outside of Toy Fair, I don't have anything really to talk about. I mean, you know, besides the superb owl. The superb owl. It's gonna be great. Here it's an owl and everything. I'm sorry. I don't care for sports. I apologize. So, I had a stupid thought. Cosby, I want you to imagine a, we will probably do some kind of, cartoons or some shit if you want to. You know. Whatever's up to you. What if there was a Christmas in New... Okay, here's my idea. Just hear me out. You know Christmas in New York, right? That terrible, awful movie you showed me. What if... Just hear me out. Just hear me out. It had a CDI video game. Imagine an alternate universe where Christmas in New York had a video game for the CDI. I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine it with your brain forever. Christmas in New York for the CDI! Yeah, it does look like a CDI game, doesn't it? Yeah! I should really get my Magical Falcon trained to do CDI games. I'm gonna have to look into training my Magical Falcon to do CDI video games for the CDI, but I'll have to raise my Magical Falcon's power level to 9,001 when it is only at 1,101. The worst thing about that movie is that they put so much focus on the talking dog, and I'm like, who gives a shit? Yeah, that is a very good point, Cosby. That is an incredibly good point. Now, you may be wondering why I'm collecting all these coins. There's a shop in the second world. I think there's a shop in the first world, but I can't remember where the first world shop is. So, that's gonna be fun. Oop. Bless my soul, Bert was on a roll. Opinion hole. But yeah, Discount Link's adventures in New York with his talking dog are not what I would call good, I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry, that's not a good movie. What a show, Earth was on the road. Number one in every opinion poll. Hercules can suck. I suck. No, not done. I'm sorry, I'm in a mood today. I'm in one of those rare good moods that I have, and I really want to enjoy. A bee! Or is it a wasp? I'll let you decide, because this rat here is Mickey Mouse. Beloved by children. Hmm. The controller is doing nothing. Ah, there we go. I was wondering why the controller was doing nothing for a second. Christ alive. Here comes the... I think this is where you get the first shop at, but, Is this where the first shop is, or is this just a bunch of bull crap? I can't remember. Nope, there it is. Hey, I remembered where the first shop of the game is. I know there's a shop in every stage of, well, every world of the game. Let's see. Well, that was about as useful as my tits on a bowl, as they say. Oh, now it's the Pete Dactyl, as I like to call him. That's okay. I'm not a big Mickey Mouse fan as much as I used to be. I can appreciate the mouse. Donald is better, yes. Donald is way better. Like, there's no doubt that Donald is a way better character. He's funnier. He's a funnier character than we ever had. Donald is the key to all this. My favorite Mickey cartoons are when Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are all together, and Mickey has to deal with Donald and Goofy's bullshit. Those are my favorite of the Mouse's cartoons. Pete Dactyl has too much health for my humble onion. I'm sorry. Pete Dactyl, you can die. I think you might be some kind of vampire, but I will call you the Pete Dactyl until I decide otherwise. I like how basically all this game's bosses are Pete themed, except for like one, I think. I think there's only one boss, if I remember correctly, that is not Pete themed. I think that's an interesting choice. I'm sorry. So, Cosby, what do you think is the, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember what I was going to say. What do you think is the weirdest thing that could happen in Toy Fair this year? Because I'm getting kind of hyped for Toy Fair, and I kind of want to think about what could possibly go weirder. I'm always gonna say a Rock Lord's resurrection. That'll be the weirdest thing ever. They decide to finally bring back the Rock Lords for no good reason. They're back. They're rocks and they're lords! You know what? That would be cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. I understand the GoBots have like a rabid fan base, like a cult fan base, and I think maybe they deserve some love. Doesn't Hasbro now own the GoBots license? Doesn't Hasbro own the GoBots? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Zordon and Tube. Wouldn't that be the first official Zordon figure ever, or was there a Zordon figure before that? Because I know Ivan Ooze has had a figure before. Okay, Pete's Snake. The snake. I'm sorry, I'm being an idiot. I'm being a dumbass. Dumbass. I'm being a dumbass is what I am being. Ah, thank you, Cosby. I don't like Mickey screaming in this game. It gives me PSTD. And you're dead, Pete Snake. Hooray, and the spirit of Pete leaves us. So, okay, dumb idea. Mickey Mouse is Optimus Prime. What would that make Goofy and Donald? If Mickey is Optimus Prime, what would Goofy and Donald be? Who would Goofy and Donald be? I guess Pete would have to be Megatron, even though he's not, like, he's just an asshole. He's not like a villain. Like, Pete's level of villainy is just being a dick. And speaking of dicks, it's Big Dick Wizard over here. It's him. He's gonna give us our first power-up. Get ready for Mickey of Arabia, who can shoot magic from his fingers. I think this was called just Wizard Mickey in the game, but I always called him like Alibaba Mickey as a kid, or like Aladdin Mickey. But I think it's like his name is just Magic Mickey or something like that. I think there's the... And at 100 coins does not equal an extra life. And this had to be really early on. This is like the first video game I truly owned for myself. So even then it was like... There she is, I knew. Oh, that's never happening, Cosby. Literally the apocalypse would have to happen for that to be a thing. I will give you $20 if that happens, Cosby. I promise you that. I will give you 20 American dollars if that happens. I will make you a promise right now, right here in front of God and country, that if that happens, I will give you $20 American dollars. And don't think I won't, because I am a man of my word, Cosby. I will give you 20 American dollars. Yes, there's the big heart, baby. Oh, feels good. I really wish Mickey's magic finger did not run out of the power, but what you gonna do? It's life. Money! This is making me nostalgic for the NES, for the Super Nintendo. I love the Super Nintendo, and it's a great console. With an absolutely just fabulous library of video games. The Great Circus Caper, the sequel to this, was also on the Sega Genesis, but I don't think Magical Quest ever made it to the Super Sega Genesis. But its sequel did. Well, its sequel sure as fuck did. And its sequel is good too. When was the last time Pretenders were a thing, though, Cosby? The 80s? Weren't those headmasters, though, Cosby? I don't know enough about Transformers to really say, so I might be wrong. I may be right. I may be a lunatic you're looking for, and I'm sorry. Today's one of those days where I have stupid things to say. This boss, Jungle Boss, gave me this, was so bad for me. Jungle Boss, I hate the Jungle Boss, I hate the Jungle Boss. Oh, I hate the Jungle Boss. I'm gonna have to do the tree part over again, aren't I? Oh boy. I'm sorry, but I really hate this tree part. It was my least favorite part as a kid. This was the part that always stopped me in my tracks. Just that fucking boss. And it's that fucking Jungle Boss. I cannot stress to you how much I hate that Jungle Boss. It's not as bad as the Mega Man killers from the Mega Man Game Boy game, which were a bane of my childhood. If you've ever played Mega Man for the Game Boy, you kind of understand what I'm talking about when I say fuck Mega Man for the Game Boy. Because that gets bullshit hard real easy, real fast. I even remember the password to Wily's Castle. Because I got to the point where I just remembered it. And I remembered it for years on end. I no longer remember it, but I did for years. This boss is a lot easier with the magic finger. You have no idea how much easier that boss is with this magic finger. The magic power-up makes him so much easier. And I just realized I still have the sex wizard up. Oh, I'm so sorry. But what would be Cosby? I would very much like to know, actually. I'm sorry. If you say a boner wizard figure, you know me well. I'm sorry. Fuck these trees and their mother. I do not like them all that much. I don't remember. What does he turn into, Cosby? What does Cranks turn into? Like, I'm not a... Like I said, my Transformers nostalgia pretty much ends at ends and begins with Beast Wars for Beast Wars. Oh, okay. You know what? He would have probably... You know what? If only HasLabs came with him. If he was an accessory to HasLabs, then you could reenact that scene. Yeah, we're fighting the Pete Spider. Spider Pete, Spider Pete. Spider, but he's also Pete. Is he a jerk? Yes. Oh! Cheese! Cheese! Oh, I managed to cheese him good there, Cosby. Good cheese! And he's dead! Woo! Pete's dead! Pete is dead, yeah. Might be one through. No, it won't be. Frickin' asshole took our dog. I'd be surprised if the movie doesn't give us a toy line for it. I'd be very surprised if the movie does not come with a toy line. I'd be utterly, utterly shocked. Me too, Cosby. Me too. Fuck. Oh, I remember this boss! Oh, this boss killed... Oh, this boss. Now I have PSTD, I know what this is, boss. Gonna waste my limited continues. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Don't give it up me now in Mickey Mouse's video game. I really hope the Beast Wars movies designs aren't bad, and I really hope that we have very limited humans in that movie. I would like it just to be a what's the word I'm looking for? animated movie. Yeah, I want it to be just purely animated. I don't see that happening. Yeah, an all CG movie. Might be a little expensive though, but they could animate it, and you know that'll be cheaper, I suppose. It may even get the new and original people on board who just want a new original thing. I never really watched TF Prime, Cosby, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry. I hear okay things about it, though. I hear okay things about it. I hear okay things about TF Prime. I hear, okay, things about Transformers Prime, but I don't know. I'm not restarting this world again. Oh, okay, it's like a wall of spikes. I get you. Touch fire, die. Simple enough video game. I may be boned here. I'm mad right now. I'm mad right now. Mostly at myself. So tomorrow, probably this. And once I finish that, I'm going to do a PS1 kart game stream. Where I showcase all these PS1 kart games. Maybe a PS2 kart game thrown in there, or a GameCube kart game thrown in there for shits and giggles. Unless you have anything else you want to see. That is, and I know it's up to you, man. I like the power switching. I wish it was done more often. Crimbo Christmas, Crimbo Christmas. I think this might be the boss that isn't themed based off of Pete. Or is that the... I can't remember. I'm old. Like Reznor from Mario World, right? Trent Reznor. Well, Trent Reznor. From Mario World. You did a good job on the music of Quake. I liked Quake's music. I sadly know not much else about your musical career, Trent Reznor. I would love to do a Quake stream, but I've never beaten Quake. I've only played like demos and small bits of Quake. So my Quake experience is very, very limited. Also, I only think I've played Quake 64. I played that. That was something I have played, though. I've played Quake 64 when I was younger. Or was it Quake 3 or something? I know I played Quake game. Trent Reznor. Or Ron Zertner. Sick of this floor is lava bullshit, that's for sure. Does anyone know what I'm supposed to do now that I've beaten... I got its flame out? Okay, we did it. We beat the fire boss. Hooray. Hooray for us. I think now would be a good time, good place to stop. How many more stages do I have left? I think I have 3 more. So this might be a 2-parter or a 3-parter, depending on how bad I am at the last few stages. But I could add Quake to the list of things I could stream. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Good, excellent. Yeah, we've got 3 more stages left, so I think that's a good place to stop for now. Pete's Peak, yeah. I think there's only 6 stages in this game. Oh hey, well, we'll talk to Goofy later. Let's get us something to sign us off on. And as much as I want to play a clip of Pause Claws right now, as much as I want to play a clip of Pause Claws, I understand that apparently will apparently get me in trouble. So I can't show anything Michael Mouse related. So instead, I'm just gonna show you. Let's see. Let's just do a random country's national anthem. And let's get rid of Boner Wizard, shall we, as well. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm sorry if you didn't, and I apologize. Goodbye, Boner Wizard. You've been our friend and our confidant for long enough. Let's fire up the street. Let's fire up this country. And what do we get? Come on. I don't know if that's a country, but that's what we're signing off with. The reason why I do this is because one country's national anthems are in the public domain. And 2, it's just an old thing. They used to do this on TV back in the day, apparently. After a broadcast day, they would sign off with the national anthem. So I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I don't know anything about this country. I'm sorry, St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm sure you're a nice place full of nice people who all smell rather nice. But I don't know anything about you. Well, that's all for today. Goodbye. I hope this has been a lovely stream and a lovely day. Good day.